Hey Aries, how's it going? Welcome to your 2024 read. We're going to jump right into your messages and see what Holy Spirit has to say for you for 2024. Messages for Aries, please, Holy Spirit. A change in the wind. Things are changing for you in 2024, Aries. We have all that glitters. All that glitters. Never-ending story. One more, please, for Aries. Okay. Well, so far what I see, Aries, is that there is a cycle that just keeps happening over and over. It seems like you keep getting close to something, or something seems like you get close to your dreams, and then it ends up just being the same disappointing story. Aries, I see you as somebody who's very loyal. You may have someone coming in that's very loyal. I'm going to keep going because I'm getting a lot of messages, but I don't want to jump the gun. So we'll jump into the tarot and see what tarot has to say. Messages for a change in the wind. Yeah. So you're healing. We have the Star. Yeah, you're not entertaining anything, the stories from the past. I see that you're keeping close to your heart. You're keeping things close to your heart. You're not sharing too much. You're pouring more into yourself at this time. And this could also just be like random, like work. Like you could maybe be sharing less about yourself at work. That could be a side story. Or maybe you're just not socializing as much. So we have the Three of Cups. You may be keeping things, not sharing with your friends what you're going through, or being defensive about people that you thought were your friends. But I definitely see you just kind of like keeping things at arm reach because you're healing. You're feeling better. Maybe you don't feel the need to share as much anymore. Maybe you don't feel the need anymore to share with people who aren't like your friends or your allies, right? So that's what's changing about you in 2024. Let's jump into all that glitters. I knew it, Aries. I knew that it was about a relationship, but I just didn't want to jump the gun. So it's about partnership. Partnerships that, let's not jump the gun. So we have the Page of Wands. All that glitters for Aries. Okay. At the bottom. So Aries, like I'm saying that you always end up with people who are immature. Like that's what I'm seeing. People who are overbearing children. That's what I'm seeing. That the Emperor and the Page of Wands, this is like a kid wearing Emperor's clothes. You know what I mean? You always end up with these people who come up and they've got maybe they got a nice car, nice job, they got money, they walk the walk, they talk the talk, but then when they're in a relationship with you, it's like this comes out. You know, they're controlling. They don't really have it all together like that. You know what I mean? Like they just pretend they do. And this keeps happening over and over. With the moon and the sun, this is a very like balanced. When I see these two together, it's very balanced and it's very cool. But also I'm seeing that you're opposites. Like even though these are both celestial things in the sky and they should be partners, they're completely opposite. One exudes energy, the other absorbs energy, right? So it's like you get in these relationships where you think you guys are equally matched and you're not. Completely opposite. Was it you that was giving more energy than the other person? You know, or were they just so overbearing that it was like the sun? You know, you're more reflective, and it's like the sun, you know, like all over you. You know, I see you work hard in these relationships, but you know, it's not. I'm not necessarily seeing it as like abusive. I mean, with this maybe. But I'm not getting it like it was like super abusive. It's just like we're not equally yoked. We're not the same. You tricked me kind of vibes. Maybe not on purpose, but you're not that guy or that girl. You know what I mean? And this keeps happening. So we have never-ending story. The person in this card seems very worn out over it. So it's like the process is very slow, like trusting the process and jumping forward with the Fool. It's like, I'm going to leap into this. I'm going to give it another chance. You know, this seems like the right thing to do. And it's just like this really slow process that always ends up being like a competition. Like maybe people that you date always want to compete with you, Aries. I know Aries women, they got it going on. So maybe these people, they try to be like, I can be up to your standard, or they like put it out there that they can, and then they compete with you, or they secretly want to see you fail, or they secretly want to like, it's like some underhanded, like behind the scenes. It just keeps happening. Like that's why I'm getting like, maybe when you first meet these people that this is what happens, but you know, this isn't about what's happening. This is past energy for sure. And maybe you feel like this is going to follow you into 2024. And let's see what spirit guides have to say. It's like a slow process. These people are like, they're always, well, justice is good. So our next card is Loyal Heart. And in Loyal Heart, it's cute because we have two owls and they're looking at each other and they're equally matched. Right? So justice. So maybe there will be some justice in 2024. Maybe you will meet this person. But then we have the Devil. The Devil popped out again. But it could be justice. It could be justice over this Devil energy. Yeah, I see it ending, but it is hard. Like, it's hard. Let me tell you something, Aries. There's a lot of players out there. That's what I'm getting. The spirit guys are trying to say that they're trying to close the cycle, but look, there's another Devil hanging on. It's like the Devil is hanging on. Your Loyal Heart. It's going to be hard to find somebody who has the same loyal heart as you. So in 2024, I'm seeing that it's still going to be a struggle in terms of dating. There's a lot of this kind of energy out there, and this kind of energy that wants to be attracted to you, Aries. I feel like I want to, like, I don't know if I have any advice cards with me right now at this moment, but, you know, maybe I'll just ask. Because it seems like the people that are attracted to you are the type that you don't want. That's what I'm seeing. This is a spread about the coming year. So maybe this is just a warning that there's going to be like having to weed through the things that are glittery. Like maybe you have a habit too of falling in love with people who present themselves a certain way. Maybe there's something toxic about the people that you attach yourself to, or the people that you're attracted to. That takes a level of honesty, I guess, that you'll have to ask yourself. It could just be that, you know, you keep attracting this type of person. I know I have that problem where I attract the same, like literally to the point where I don't even trust my own judgment. I'm seeing like this Devil energy is definitely hanging on. On a spiritual level, this could have to do with healing. But anyways, advice. It's like look forward. Look forward to the future. Any advice for Aries for 2024? Any advice for Aries for 2024? Okay, so your advice is to get out there. You're going to have to like look at your options. You're going to have to put yourself out there. But you have to be discerning. That's the thing. Don't think with your You see that? She's a hot girl, right? This is the hot boy. That's the hot girl, but guess what? There's no, a lot of passion between these two, but it's saying no passion. You know what I mean? And then also this is like being restricted and then like not being tied down. So at the same time, it's like your guide for 2024 is date, Aries. Date, yes. But think with this and not with what you see and not with what they present to you. There's something below the surface. Don't look at the glitter, the things that glitter. Because if that's where you're at, this may not be for you. This is a general, but if it resonates with you, this is why the cycle keeps going on, is because this inability to get past what seems to be something very superficial. And that's why you keep attracting a certain type of person, because these people, you know, they come through, they have whatever, and it's not what you actually need. So if you want for that to end, you're going to have to think differently. Okay, Aries, that's what I have for 2024. If that resonates with you, please consider liking. If not, you can just subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys around. Thank you. Bye.